Can I ask you something? Who taught you to play small? Think about that for a minute. Because I don't think any little girl was born thinking, I'd better not speak up. I'd better not dream too big. I'd better not be too confident. We learn those things, not all at once, little by little, one at a time. And before we know it, we are experts at making ourselves smaller than we were ever meant to be. Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm so glad you're here. I'm Jennifer Gilmore, and these talks are for women who know there's something more inside them, something more they are designed for. Women who are ready to stop waiting for permission and start listening to that voice that's been quietly calling you for years. And today I want to talk to you about something I've noticed in so many incredible women. It's not a lack of talent. It's not a lack of ability. It's a lack of permission. Have you ever found yourself saying, oh, I'm probably not the right person for that. I'm not ready. There are already so many people doing that. I'm too old. I'm too late. I've missed my chance. I don't know enough. Those thoughts, and that's what they are, thoughts, but they feel like facts. But what if they're just stories, labels, versions? What if it's just the story we've been telling ourselves that we've been carrying for so long that we just stopped questioning them? I think so many of us at this age learned early on that being agreeable was rewarded. You were a good girl. Being helpful was admired. Being humble was expected. And while there's nothing wrong with humility or kindness, somewhere along the way, many women confused humility with invisibility. And what I mean by that is we stopped sharing our ideas. We stopped speaking up. We stopped celebrating ourselves. We stopped believing our voice mattered. And not because it didn't matter. We just became worried about what everybody would think. I have lived those moments so many times. Moments when I wanted to speak up, but didn't, questioned it. Should I say this? What's going to happen if I say this? Would anybody care if I say this? Would it matter? Would it make a difference? Would it change anything in my life? I've questioned if I'm qualified enough. I've questioned, am I too late? And then one day I asked myself a different question. What if someone out there needs to hear exactly what I have to say? Not because I'm better, but because I'm me. And that changed everything for me. Because I learned that playing small doesn't do anybody any good. It doesn't protect us. It only keeps the people we are meant to serve from finding us. Think about it. If you have wisdom, experience, a story, a gift, keeping it hidden doesn't make the world any better. It just makes you smaller. And it simply keeps your light covered. And I truly don't think that's why we're here. We are given gifts for a specific reason. And if we don't use those and share those, why were we given them? I actually wrote a song about this called Peacock, but it came from reading an article about a peacock and how a peacock, they have the beautiful feathers that open up. And a peacock isn't shy about showing those feathers. Prances around, shoulders high, feathers out, gorgeous. And he's like, hey, look at me. But it's not, hey, look at me, I'm better than you. It's, hey, look at me. Look what God gave me. Wow, do you enjoy this? How many people love looking at peacocks? They're amazing to look at. They're beautiful. Now imagine if they just kept it fanned up. I'm not sharing that. They're not going to like it. What if they don't like the color blue or green? They don't ever think about that. And it's not in a vain way. It's in a God gave me this beauty and I'm going to share it with you. Strut your stuff like a peacock. So today I want to leave you with this. Where are you making yourself smaller? Where are you saying no when your heart is begging you to say yes? Where are you waiting for the permission that may never come from somebody else? Take a few minutes after this video and just jot it down. Write it down. Don't judge yourself. Don't try to analyze it. Just write it down. Awareness is where it starts. One of the ways I began noticing those patterns was through music. Not because it gave me the answers, but it helped me listen to my own thoughts, and it helped me feel what I had covered up for so long. Because if you're like me, you feel something, you know it's probably not right to express it, so you stuff it. It's too much for me to deal with, so you stuff it, and you stuff it, and you stuff it. And I realized through music, little by little, I could take a layer, and unveil who was really underneath all of that. It let me not only hear my own thoughts, but feel. And that's where change happens. It's not in your thoughts, it's in how you feel. And it created space. It created more moments of living in now, right now, not worrying about the future or the past, being in right now with the music. And I realized I could use it as a tool. And I realized I could share it with women and show them how to use it as a tool. Because I don't know if you feel like me, but I've been controlled by my emotions my whole life. I've been at the mercy of my emotions, put it that way. And this actually gave me freedom because I know now how to get out of a mood in 3 minutes or less. I know how to flip the switch on my emotions in 3 minutes or less. And I thought, let's harness that. And so I show you how to do that. So if today's talk resonated with you, let me know in the comments below, where is it you've been playing too small? Where have you been playing small? And what would change if you stopped? And if you're curious about how I use music as a tool, I created a guided experience around it using those 6 songs from my album, Unveiled. So I will link that in the comments below. I'll try to pin it at the top. Each one was written about my journey through this maze of life and how I became more fully myself. And I hope that the songs will encourage you to become the woman you know you are inside. Now, if you liked this video, I hope you will also give me a like and let me know what it is that you've been playing small with. And then don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I am back here every Tuesday and Thursday. We do Tuesday talks on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, I do Thursday feels. And that's where I just sing it out. There's nothing for you to learn, nothing for you to try to take in with logic. You just sit, feel. Just let it come to you, through you, and out of you. And it shows you how music really works and works quickly. There's nothing else like it. No more playing small. No more waiting for permission. It's your turn now.